I'm Johnny J, standing in for Viva. I'm not an artist, I'm a producer. What got me into music is back in the late 70s, early 80s, I saw a guy on Top of the Pops called Jeffrey Daniels, and he did some body popping. I thought, yeah, the moonwalk, and I thought, yeah, I want a bit of that. And then sort of got into early hip hop from there. And then I kind of been doing that since. So I guess that's me.
I'm Julie Gordon, and I'm a singer-songwriter, producer, and composer. And I worked with the likes of the Cow Brothers in Stockport. They're an independent label. I've also worked with the likes of Richard from the then formation Jazz FM, which is now Smooth FM. I've worked with Mark and Ray Christian from Grand Central Productions. I was featured on their very first album, Brian Fat. I've also worked with the likes of RSL. I've done collaborations with Speakeasy Collective. They're a spoken word collective based in Manchester. And I'm currently working with the Happy Mondays, and I've just got back off a 2.5-year tour with them, which was fun, to say the least. Many stories to tell, but no, not tonight. And I'm also in the process of writing an album, but I am very, very interested in working with individuals who would like to kind of, exchange ideas, make music happen from a kind of like a more of an instrumental perspective. I understand that within this group there's a lot of MCs and possibly potential producers as such. I'd be keen to kind of have a chat with anybody who wants to get involved. My background is, I'm obviously from a gospel background, grew up in the likes of church and was encouraged to kind of, be the kind of front person in any gospel choir, which kind of put me where I am today, really. So that's pretty much
it. My name's Nicky Lockett. My mates call me Lucky Licky. My album's MC Tunes. I'm a rapper. I've done quite a bit, and anyway, stay kind of cheesy dance back in the 80s. And then I had a band with Johnny J called Dust Junkies, which wasn't cheesy. Not enough white people in the band over the record industry. I was the only white boy, I was 200. So that fucked us right up. We made some good tracks which kept us going. It's all about the idea. Anybody who's a writer out there, fuck all that spandex, lip gloss shit, right? It comes and goes. Be proud of what you do, be proud of what you write, and stand up next to it. You understand? Because in 10 years' time, you'll be like me, whacked out, no dog, hustling as you can, try to get another team back and go. And you've got to be proud of some twat in the pub going, yo, you do that too, you only ride that bike. That's, you know what I mean? That's the life of the situation.
You've got to be a white guy, rapping at the time was like, hey.
The thing is, you've got to be proud of what you do, even if it's just a demo. Stay true to the idea. Other than that, working with a new band now called The Ugly. See what I mean? Get that straight out of the way. To me, The Ugly just stands for everything I don't want to be. I don't want to be this pretty record company. I've never been. I can't try this shit. You know what I mean? It's horrible. You know, get that, bro. And record companies can take your band and snap them in half overnight just because you are. You ain't haven't got sacked. Cast had the same problem. Anyway, so don't leave your future in the hands of people you don't know. Trust yourself and trust in what you do.
Can I just second that, actually? Because I don't know how many of you kind of look on, well, you're probably all very Facebook and MySpace, Syndrome. it's a syndrome, cyberspace is a syndrome. But it's important that you get involved with people who are come on board lectures, like Johnny Marr gave a lecture a few weeks ago at SOLJA University, and it was quite a profound lecture in which he suggested that more often than not, you know, a lot of the work that you guys put in, you know, you do your own marketing, you do your own promoting, you know, but some of that gets handed out to potential producers, i.e. promoters. Some of that gets binned, and this is the absolute honest thing. Best port of call is to make sure you put on work for your friends, because your friends hold key to take you to the next direction.
I've got to interrupt. Let me finish what I was saying anyway. Very nice. Look.
I was going to say, I stand by what I say.
Fairy world. Stop. You know what, right? Be like Simon Cowell. Stop fucking dreaming. Honest to Christ. It's a nasty business. You've got to be able to own it with the big boys, and you've got to believe in what you do. Learn your fucking maths, learn your English, and deal with these cocksuckers. Because they're like the artists.
Yeah.
Nah, listen, you might right, but it's just flowery, man. It's a gangster business, man. It's like drug dealing in the record business, man. You don't need record business. You don't need the industry anymore.
Okay, Tracy there.
I'm Traceey Elizabeth. I moved to Manchester in '87 when I was 16, and at the time everyone was in bands, and it was all, you know, met and hung around with 808 State, Happy Mondays, Stone Roses and The High, and everyone was in a band. And I thought, yeah man, I want a piece of that. I couldn't sing or anything, but I thought, yeah, I want to get a punk rock band together and, you know, shout at people. And I was always a good storyteller. I was really interested in making an elaborate story and then putting it into 2 verses and a chorus and being able to tell a wicked story. And that's how I started, and then I've had 3 bands from there, I've written for lots of other people, you know, learned to sing. And yeah, now I have a bit of a style, and I write little scripts and, yeah, work with lots of people, and I learned. So, yeah, that's about me.
Yeah, my name's ANIFF AKINOLA. I got into the music business because I wanted to get into clubs free. I didn't like standing in the queue, so I hooked up with the DJs, and I started picking the records in the DJ's box because the floors kept clearing. Then all of a sudden, one of the DJs, a guy called Colin Curtis, said, meet this guy with a guy called Colin. I ended up going around to his house. He allowed me, even though I didn't know any music, which was kind of an important thing, just stuff in your head, because loads of you cats out there can't play chords and stuff, but you hear it in your head. Yeah. And he allowed me to interfere and say, look, that's wrong, I don't like that. And he allowed me to kind of work with him in a band called Ruthless Rap Assassins, and we worked with them. Then I also set up a band called Chapter and Verse, which was me and Colin, and we discovered a guy called Gerald who was doing we wrote a song called Voodoo Rain. But yeah, we wrote a song called Voodoo Rain and stuff. Then we went on to producing more things. I also did promotion. I put Nicky on, Johnny on at gigs. I also did the gigs after big parties when LL Cool J first came to Manchester. Yeah. Yay! I've got the posters if anyone wants to see. It's got Busby on there. He had that name from the off, etc. Then after that we did. I've mixed up how we ended up working with a guy called Rowan Heath, who did a big song called Urban Keeps It, which Johnny remixed. That went on to be number 2 for 7 weeks in the charts when records made a lot of money. And etc. I ended up then working with like Kirsty McCall, Ian Brown, etc. And then last major thing recently I had a song called Baddies Roughest, which featured my friend Lloydie, who runs what shop is it?
Alvino's. And actually, sorry Eddie, I'll just interrupt. Lloydie, I'll get this down on record. Those patties, stop. Alvino's used to have the best patties in England. Yeah. Now it's absolute garbage. Alvino, Lloydie goes back to the that's now. Sorry about that.
And you can see people patting about the latest thing since then is